Alrighty, I'm back with another video, and today I just wanted to show you guys another one of my Knex Carnival rides. This particular ride is called the Kamikaze. Some people call it the Skymaster, although I think the Skymaster and the Kamikaze are made by two different companies, but they're basically the same ride. I'm just going to call this one the Kamikaze. As you can see, it's in its racked position or folded position. So in this video, I'm just going to show you how it unfolds and how it operates. So I'm going to get started. What I like to do first when I set my rides up is to take the wheels off the bottom of the ride or the trailer or whatever you want to call it. And the reason why is I like to make sure the base of the ride is sturdy and so the ride won't roll back and forth while it's in motion and stuff like that. So I'm going to start by taking off the wheels, which is really simple. All I have to do is take off some gray connectors like this. I'll make sure to put the gray connector back so I won't lose them. One more up front. Okay. Got 4 wheels here. And the same on the back. Probably not going to be able to see, but I'm going to take these off as well. 4 on the back side. Take the wheels off and replace the gray connectors back so they won't get lost. Okay, got those 4 wheels. Okay, now we have a good sturdy base for the ride. And for now, I'm just going to put the wheels over here out of the way. Okay. Like I said, nice sturdy base, so the ride won't be rolling back and forth while it's in motion. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is take off these 2 things right here, and to do that, there's a rod. A tan rod right here. It's gonna unsnap there, unsnap there, unclip here, unclip here, and slide out like that. There's one. This is a counterweight, and I'll show you what it's for a little bit later. Here's another one. Just gonna put them right there for now. Okay. And next, what I'm going to do is raise the tower. Now this tends to be the tricky part. Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to raise the tower just yet. The next thing I have to do is remove the vehicles. The vehicles are, what the people sit in when they're riding the ride. So all I do to remove the vehicles is move a red connector that way and one that way, and it slides off like that. This piece comes out. I don't want to lose it, so for the time being, I'm going to put it back where it was. Same thing on the other side. Put the vehicle in the back. And put this back where it was for the time being. Okay. Now the vehicles are off. I'm going to put them back here for the time being. And these things that were holding the these counterweights on, they're gonna be pushed down. Okay, next comes the tricky part. Since this ride has a hand crank, which is right here, in drive shafts and gears, if you can see when I turn this hand crank right here, it's moving this main drive shaft in the middle, and I've got to make sure it lines up with this part of the drive shaft that runs up the tower. So that's one of the tricky parts of getting this ride set up like it's supposed to be, so just bear with me just a minute. Okay, all I'm doing to lift the tower is disconnecting 2 blue rods from the base of the ride, and then it's just going to lift up like that, snap those 2 blue rods into place. Okay, and now if you can see right here, you gotta make sure that the drive shaft lines up like it's supposed to. You're probably not gonna be able to see that, and I apologize, but gotta make sure the drive shaft is lined up right so it will snap together in its place. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we have the raised tower. Got the counterweights and the vehicles over there. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is right here. I'm going to disconnect this outer arm, because this outer arm is going to go on to the top. Like that. Trying to be difficult, but like that. Excuse me. Same thing on the other side. Not sure if you'll be able to see it, but just disconnect these 2 orange connectors. And then put these into place at the top. It's not as hard as I'm making it look. It's just my first time doing this on camera, so I apologize. Just bear with me, guys. Okay, got that done. So now we have the arms, the raised tower, and the base. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, as you can see, the arms are not moving, and the reason why is because they're being held in place by these orange and red connectors. So what I'll do is disconnect this one, and I'll move it over here out of the way. Same thing on the other side. Disconnect it, move it over here out of the way. Just simply rotating it. That's all I'm doing. Just like that. Okay. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is attach the vehicles to the bottom of the ride. It's fairly simple. Okay, okay, I forgot I gotta move these things that hold the vehicles in place when the ride is being transported. Don't want to lose this, so I'm just going to put it on the floor right here in the front for the time being. I'm going to go ahead and take off the one in the back also. Put it here in the front for the time being. And I'll show you where I put those in just a moment. But the vehicle just goes right here. It's gonna, I just spread the top of it apart, and the white connectors just slip into the, or the white rods slip into the white connectors, like that. Okay, same thing on the back side. I'll move the camera around that way, so maybe you can see what I'm doing back there. Once again, I apologize, first time doing this on camera with this new racking system. Because I used to, when I first built this ride, it was racked and unracked or folded and unfolded in a totally different way. But when I was taking it apart one day, I realized that this could be done so much simpler, so I decided to go this way. All right, I'm going to put this vehicle on. Just gonna spread the top of it apart like that, and the white rods are gonna slip through the holes there of the white connectors. I think I said white rods. Yeah, white rods there. All right. Now, as you can see, we have what's starting to look more like a carnival ride instead of a strange-looking truck trailer. But that's the neat thing about these carnival rides, especially the carnival rides and not the amusement park versions, because you know the amusement park versions are mostly stationary, which means that, you know, they don't travel, but these travel. And I've always been amazed at how these rides just fold down onto truck trailers, and it's just really cool. But all right, so the next thing I'm going to do is put these counterweights at the top of those arms up there. I'll show you how that's done. I'm going to take this one and put it over on the back side over here. Just it snaps on like that. Okay, and the other one here is just going to snap on right there. Okay, now these orange connectors that hold the arms when they're folded down, I could leave them there, but I don't want to because it looks tacky. So I'm just gonna take them off and put them down here next to my extra pieces, and I'll show you what I do with those in just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and take those orange connectors off the back and put them down here with these pieces. Okay. These pieces that hold the vehicle in place when the ride's being transported from place to place. One is going to go on each end of the ride. Okay, this one is going to go right here, and the other one going to go right here. Okay, now the next piece is mainly just for looks. It's kind of hidden down in the bottom there, but this piece here, it's mainly just for looks, because I'm pretty sure if you've ever been to a fair and seen a Kamikaze or a Skymaster, you've seen a support beam that goes from one part of the trailer or the base of the ride up to the about this far up of the main tower of the ride. Really doesn't serve a purpose on this model. It's mainly just for looks. But we've got that. Okay. Excuse me. Now my extra orange connectors, I don't want to lose them. So what I'm going to do with those, just to get them out of the way, is connect them right here. I'm going to put two over here and two over here. Just like that. And the tan rod that was holding the counterweights in place is going to go right here. I would snap it on, but it's not necessary. It can just slide in like that right there. Okay. Back the camera up a little bit and show you now that we have, I don't know if I can get it back far enough. This ride is about 3 feet tall. Not quite 3 feet, but now we have what looks like a Skymaster or a Kamikaze instead of a big pile of plastic Knex. But oh, my wheels, I don't have a place to put my wheels, so when I set up my rides, or when I set up this particular ride, since I don't have a place to mount those wheels, I usually just put them in the back so they can't be seen, like over here in the corner. Put some there and put some right here. Later on I may try to find a way to mount those on the back side, so they'll have an actual place to mount. But okay, here we have, if I can get scooted back far enough. Let's see here. All right. Now here we have the, well, trying to get back so you can see the whole thing. Here we have the Kamikaze, or Skymaster, whichever you prefer to call it. And I'm going to show you how it operates. It operates with this hand crank right here. And I'll go ahead and demonstrate that for you. So here it goes. that's how the Kamikaze operates. It's a fairly simple design. The way it operates, it's just kind of hard to explain. I'll bring the camera right here and show you what I can, if the camera will pick it up. Excuse me. As you can see right here, this is the what I call the hand crank that causes the when you move it, causes the vehicles and arms to go in separate directions. But all the magic is done with the shafts, the drive shafts and the gears. If you look at the very bottom, there's a yellow gear there, and there's one on the side that I'm pointing to. You can see the top of it right there. When the one on the side spins, it causes the one on the bottom to rotate. And when the one on the bottom rotates, it causes this one to rotate. And when it rotates, it causes these two gears to move in opposite directions, which of course is going to cause both of the arms to go in opposite directions. Okay. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry, I'm under the weather. It's been crazy down here in South Alabama for the past week or so. I think just about everybody's under the weather here. But before I go, I'll demonstrate the ride operating one more time. And there it goes, coming to a stop. All right, that's it for the video on the Kamikaze or Skymaster, whichever you want to call it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would do a dismantle or a fold down video, but the video is already almost 25 minutes long. It's going to take a while to upload it. So if you'd like to see the ride folded down from being set up, I'll be glad to do that for you. Just leave me a comment and I'll do it for you. But that's it for the Kamikaze / Skymaster. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing some more videos of other rides I have, like I've got a swing ride you can see over there in the corner. I'm doing some work on it, and I've got 12 more rides that I'm going to be doing videos on. So stay tuned for those. And until next time, thanks for watching and take care.